Hey, check me out, all colour coordinated in blue with my Mario shirt. No particular reason, just thought it was cool. But what to have for breakfast?
Gotta be you, hasn't it? Gotta be you.
Maybe not you. Maybe you. And an Intel croissant? Sure. Okay, so let me bring you up to speed a little bit. Essentially, I'm at work. I'm not at work. I'm at my work site. I'm near work. I'm at the same place my work is located, is what I'm trying to say here. And I've just dropped Jo off at work as she works near to me in a different company, basically. And I'm day off today, so I thought I'll give her a lift in and I'll pick her up a bit later on as well. She's on a late shift, 12 till 9. So I'll just pop back again later on tonight and pick her up. And I thought, since I'm here, I'll plug the car and charge it, which I've done, and that's great. It's on like 85% charge or something, so that's all good. But I also thought I'd look around some shops and see what there is, and obviously I'd vlog that as I'm going. And I popped in some stores and it was over very quick. Like, there was nothing interesting me whatsoever. Like, I even went into game. I thought about maybe picking up Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4, because it's been a game that's been on my radar for a while, but I've never wanted to pay full price for it. And still, even like pre-owned or like just now it's been out for a while, it's still quite expensive, and I'm not willing to put that much money down for something that I'm probably not going to complete. So I thought, give that a miss. So ultimately, I'm wrapping it up already. Like, I'm not heading home just yet, but out of everything I was to do today, I've done most of it, to be honest. And it was all over much faster than I thought it'd be. Hence why no footage of it, because there was nothing worth filming. It was all very beige. But now I'm actually heading over to Sainsbury's, I was saying my local supermarket, but it's not. It's local to where I work, so I'm there basically every day. But not really for myself. I'm there to change some money, some euros, because Jo's giving me her euros. She hasn't given me her euros to keep. She's handing her euros to me to change back to sterling for, because she's still got euros left over from France. She's never going around to get them changed. Whereas myself, who worked right next door to the place changes them, got it done the day after I came back, and then spent them the day after that too, because yeah, I needed that cash. So if I pop in here now and get that sorted for her, and I might pick up a couple little things just for the day. I was thinking about going to M&S to get some good food for tonight, but with Jo working till 9 p.m, she's not going to want anything big after that. Like, she doesn't eat in the evenings particularly, especially when it's like nearly 10 o'clock at night when she does it. So that's a bit of a swing and a miss too. So I guess I'll just get myself something light to snack on during the day. I'll have Huel most of the day, I think, anyway, so it's not a big deal either. So yeah, my whole day is very much up in the air now. I don't really know what to do, because what I was going to do, I've already done in record time. But classically, the Bureau de Change, where you change the money, has closed for a bit. I guess the person who runs it on lunch, but they should be back in the next sort of 15 minutes. So I guess I'm just going to kill time in here. In the meantime, I have bought a Hoover. It's a very portable, rechargeable sort of mini little one. And I've been looking for one of these for quite some time now. I say looking, I've been looking around, but they're all like sort of 35, 40 quid plus, whereas this one was only 20, and it looks like it can actually hoover up liquids as well, which is super cool. The reason I've got one of these is because the cat makes a lot of mess. I know I'm blaming the cat a lot here, but she's a very messy eater, sprays food all over the place. And it's right in the door between the kitchen and the living room, and I constantly walk through it, treading all that cat food through the carpet, the beige carpet, which is ruined anyway, but still. So if I can have this ideally mounted to a wall somewhere right next to that, I quickly grab it, hoover up, put it back every day. Because I've hoovered up like maybe 4 days ago, and it's already everywhere. And of course, right next to a water bowl too, if it spills water over it, I'd like to know that if I suck up some water by accident, it's not going to destroy the Hoover. So that, I think, was a pretty good find, to be honest. It was on offer from 40 to 20, so I kind of pounced on it, I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's have a look at this bad boy then, see if we can get her open. I did actually very sneakily peek at it in the store, because the box around here looks a bit mangled, and I thought someone might have returned it, but I think it was just been dropped. It was the last one, so I guess that's why it hadn't sold on the sale. But I opened it up and it looks like everything's in here, so I'm not too worried. We've got some dingle-dangle adapters here. Okay, interesting. We've got, this is the wall dock, so I guess you can unwall it and just use it as a plug if you want, but I would quite like to get that stuck on the wall somehow, so I might see if that's possible. And then all that's left, I think, is the actual vacuum cleaner itself, which is a bit of a sleek beauty, actually. Look at this bad boy right here. Okay, I made another hand here because a knot in a bag with one hand. Oh, can I do it? Is it okay? Oh my god, I'm a genius. And squeeze her out this way, and this is it. Look, it's quite a nice looking thing, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's not charged yet, and oh shit me. Maybe it is charged a little bit. This thing here is keeping it on. That's a bit sketchy, isn't it? Look at this weird tape. And it's gone. Right, so that sounds incredible. Oh my goodness. Well, she's not the strongest machine in the world. Okay, well, I'll charge it up first anyway, and we'll see what I like. But that, I like the colour too. Purple buttons, clear front. This is exciting. I mean, it's a vacuum cleaner. How exciting can it be? But I'm oddly looking forward to this. Now, I did completely forget that I've got a jar of Huel in the fridge as well, which is really annoying, because it's right there, and it's probably going to be mushy now, because I made it yesterday morning. I meant to have it for dinner yesterday, but I didn't, because I ended up eating 1,000 Doritos. So I thought of it this morning, then I forgot, and I went to Costa, and I had that croissant and cheese and bacon thing, which is quite nice. And then I thought, well, I'll have lunch, and I forgot, still hadn't remembered it existed, so I put some things in the oven. But in the oven right now, might be something amazing, if I can, oh yes, here we go, come on, dump the pap, oh, fuck yeah, look at that. That looks actually amazing. Oh, it's a lot of grease right there, but I'm not eating the grease, I'm eating the burger. I did forget to get buns, I've only got bread, so I'm going to have to get a bit creative with my meal here. There you go, creativity. Slap a loaf of bread around it, and that's a burger sandwich, god damn it. Well, I've been pottering around the house a little bit today, and it's felt pretty darn good. And a bit of cleaning, and a bit of eating, and a bit of video games, and a bit of watching TV, etc, etc. You can probably hear in the background right now, there is the, I think that's probably the tumble, no, the, what is this? Oh, washing machine is going off in this room. But then in here we also have this thing, whatever you call it, dishwasher. And I've also tested out the Hoover, and I tested it out in the car, actually, and it's worked pretty darn well. You can see that it's just charging up right down here. That's just the the business end of the machine there with the little thing I've cleaned there. And the reason it's in two halves there being cleaned whilst it charges is because the other half I've left over here by the sink drying because I have used it with some liquid because I've tried to clean the chairs in my car. Now, yeah, obviously I should have got it done professionally, but I'm the kind of person not to do that. I mean, look at the ceiling of the bedroom, right? But you can see that the wet patch there is still very prominent, but I think it's going to be okay. You can see how dirty the rest of the chair is. I only cleaned the patch I spilt it on, but that is no longer Hewley. It's a little bit damp still, but it's okay, I think. That as long as that doesn't dry all weird and patchy, it should be pretty good. To be fair, it might still stand out as the cleanest part of the car, but also no crumbs all over the place now. Well, still some in the little corners, but most of the place now, pretty darn clean. Not too dusty on the tops here, quite quick, you know, considering how very little effort I put in. Let's be clear here, I did not try very hard. I'm actually pretty pleased with the result. Cat, you coming in? Yeah, here you go. Come on, don't get caught. Yeah, I think, like I said, it's not perfect. It is far from like a professional valet job, but I did not try really at all. And it was very easy, very quick, and almost fun. So the chances of being able to do that quite frequently are quite high. So it has a chance of being useful still. But I was editing the vlog for yesterday's video, and I noticed in one of the clips you can see my arm, and if you check that out, I don't know if you can see it on the camera now with the light on, but look at that bruise. That's where I had a blood sample taken from me. And that was like, what day is today now? It's Saturday night now, and that was on Tuesday morning. So that's still there. That's weird, right? Is that normal? It doesn't seem normal. I feel like I should have healed by now, or at least maybe not even been there. It's not particularly painful. It was at the time, but not really anymore. Just looks gnarly, doesn't it? But it's now 8 o'clock, and Joe's finishes work at 9 o'clock, so I'm going to grab my Switch and jump in the car. And I'll put the car on charge when I get there for a little bit as well, just while I'm killing time, because I figured I may as well get some free energy out of this journey. And I can play a bit of Fortnite over mobile data as well. Maybe I'll actually play a single player game instead and save the data a little. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm going to head off right about now. I'll be there plenty of time. Just grabbing the case from under the desk, because it's creepy, for my Switch, and I'm pretty much good to go. It occurred to me that the seat was still a bit damp earlier, so I thought Joe didn't want to sit on that. It's not too bad now, but I've had a towel on there the whole time, and I've just been sitting here for like the last half an hour trying to soak it up. I tell you, sitting in this seat feels really bloody weird. It feels very small, but this is still looking kind of patchy, and it is still a bit damp on the towel, so maybe I'll just leave the towel here and just explain the situation when she gets here. Well, feels weird walking through the dark, but I thought I'd go and meet her, so I didn't have to let them walk up to my car. Also realised that my Switch fits in the back pocket, so that's kind of cool. Well, today has not been as expected at all. It's not been how I had planned it to go, but it's been okay. But alas, it is time for me to go to bed. It's like, what, 11:30 at night, not too bad. I'm working at 2 in the afternoon tomorrow, so I'll leave here about 1:30 midday. Which means I'll have a nice long snooze in the morning, then a rush to get ready for work and jump straight in the car. So look forward to seeing that on video tomorrow at 7 PM UK time, because I do that every damn day. And I thank you very much for watching this trash. Did some fluff just go past the screen then? Trash. If not, then I'm just going crazy. And I'll see you all later.